Abercrombie & Fitch, Nike, Jordan, Tommy Hilfiger, Polo, Adidas, Prada, Gucci, Versace, and Hollister are just some of the brand names that kids wear nowadays. Good evening, my name is Misty Sanchez, and I'm going to tell you about what happened 22 years ago. I went to school in Chicago, Illinois, and there was this particular individual who was about 15 years old. He was unfortunate and couldn't afford the name brands that everybody else did. In return, students would make fun of him on a day-to-day basis. They would make fun of him because he didn't have the brand names that everybody else did. In return, after day-to-day people making fun of him, he committed suicide. Today I will discuss the importance of school uniforms. I will explain the cost of uniforms versus the cost of regular clothing, how to minimize classroom distractions, and how uniforms make schools safe. In the Summit Academic article online, it states that parents spend an average of $231 a year on regular clothing versus uniforms that cost $150 less. This article was made over 4 years ago. Could you imagine how much people spend on clothes now? Also, with having uniforms, parents and students take up less time getting ready in the morning by wearing uniforms. Second, uniforms help to minimize distracting by helping the students focus on the academic part of school. Instead of worrying about what everybody else is wearing and the brand names, they could wear uniforms. Dressing in uniforms help kids understand the importance and the sense of being a part of a professional atmosphere. Lastly, wearing uniforms in schools help keep the school and the surrounding community safe. Uniforms help by acknowledging intruders coming into the building. Because they're not wearing the uniforms, people can be notified and police can be called. Gang affiliation, like I stated earlier, in Chicago is a really big problem. If kids wore uniforms in school, it'll help deter the gangs inside the school. Communities can identify students when they skip class and they're outside in the public. The community can call the police and then know what school they belong to. Also, wearing uniforms help to lessen the competition between the kids on who can get the better clothes. I would like you to introduce my son, Chaos. Today he is wearing his uniform that he has to wear to school every day. As you can see, it's just a normal polo with the school logo on it, and he wears a dark color khaki pants. Thank you. In conclusion, the cost of uniforms minimizes student distractions, and it makes schools more safer. I hope by giving this presentation, you will consider contacting your school officials and in your next PTA meeting to discuss the impact uniforms will have on schools and the community. These are the two people I have who are watching my speech. This is Edwin Castro, and this is Victoria Castro. Thank you.